Jude used to be the kind of guy you would see jogging at 5 a.m. Rain or shine, always moving, always chasing something, life, dreams, freedom. But on a rainy Tuesday morning, one slippery sidewalk changed everything. He was on his usual route, earbuds in, the world fading behind his favorite song. Then, boom, a car swerved to avoid a reckless driver and crashed into him at the corner of the Willow Street. Jude woke up in a hospital bed 3 days later, legs wrapped, spine supported, and reality shattered. You won't be able to walk again, the doctor said softly. His mother sobbed beside him. Jude blinked. What do you mean? Walk again? Silence. His word, once full of momentum, came to a painful halt. Weeks passed. Jude stared at the ceiling most days. He refused visitors, refused food some nights. He wouldn't even let his mother open the curtains. What's the point of sunlight when your future feels buried? He kept a journal, though, scribbled things like, I'm useless now. I wish the car had taken me. How do I breathe when I can't run? One night, his nurse, Ada, wheeled in and sat beside him. She didn't say much, just placed a photo on his bed. It was a boy, no legs, crossing a finished line with prosthetics, smiling, triumphant. That's my nephew, she said, paralyzed at birth, but guess what? He still believes he can fly. Jude said nothing, but that night, for the first time in months, he cried, not from pain, but from the slow stirring of something he hadn't felt in a while, hope. Rehab was brutal, like trying to teach a rock to dance. Jude's body screamed, muscles atrophied, limbs heavy like bricks. But then, one morning, the toe on his foot moved. Just his right foot, and it moved. Just once, barely noticeable, but it moved. He laughed, cried, called Ada, called his mom. He even called God. From there, Jude became obsessed with recovery. Every twitch, every nerve, signal, everything became a victory. He named his wheelchair Phoenix and called every therapy session training for the comeback. 6 months later, he stood up, shaky, bent, leaning on crutches, but he stood. People at the rehab center clapped like he had won an Olympic medal. In a way, he had. Jude told his therapist, I want to run a marathon. The room went quiet. Even the treadmill seemed to pause. You have only just started walking without support, she said. I know, but I didn't survive that accident just to walk. I survived to run again. Training began, slow, painful, clumsy runs, falls, bruises, days when he had to crawl back to bed. But he kept going, mile after mile. On the anniversary of his accident, Jude signed up for the city's annual marathon. His mother cried when she saw his name on the list. You are really going to do this? Jude smiled. Not just for me, for anyone who's ever been told you'll never walk again. Race day. The sun rose like a silent witness to Jude's promise. He stood at the start line, heart pounding, legs trembling, but standing. As the gun fired, he moved, slow at first, but steady. People ran past him. Some stared, some cheered, some didn't notice him at all. But Jude wasn't running against them. He was running against yesterday. Every step was a memory. The hospital bed, the darkness, Ada's nephew, that first toe twitched, the name Phoenix. And when he crossed the finish line, something wild happened. He smiled so wide it made the crowd cheer before they even saw his name. Tears rolled down his cheeks. His mom ran into his arms. Ada was there too, screaming like she had won the race herself. Jude didn't just finish the race, he became the race. Proof that pain doesn't define you. What you do with it does. He couldn't walk. Then he stood. Then he moved. And then he ran. And now he inspires millions who are still crawling through their darkest days. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe. Please, please, please. Thank you.